Get to the chicken.
Let that OG, man.
Nobody is getting no money, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Play the fuck up, man.
This is chicken talk, dog. This is chicken talk.
Burn one.
I'm trying to get to the chicken.
It's Chicken Talk, the podcast. It's the KKB alongside me, man.
Brazil, alongside us, we got
Rob Lowe, rah, you know what I'm saying?
Roblo Escobar Quintino.
You feel me? Free love in the building, you feel
I'm about
me?
to say, yeah, go ahead, tell them people what you here
Mr.
for.
Free Love is here. It's
Free
overdue.
love. That's what you call yourself now?
Nah, that's what people be saying. They be like, Mr. Free Love. I be like,
Nobody has ever called you that.
I promise
never
you,
heard
they
you
be on some
reference
joking.
that.
They be on some joking shit though. They be like, hey, it's Mr. Free Love.
But
On some
we
joking
gonna
shit.
start there though. Like,
They're clowns.
like, how you even come up with like that name, or what made you decide to, run with that as the name for your clothing line?
It's crazy. After I graduated and shit, I was back here and shit. I was driving to my house. I was high as shit, and I was just thinking like, I'm back, like, to where I grew up. Like, it's
You sound
nothing.
like after school and shit.
Yeah, like after I just came back from like graduating and shit that weekend, I was just driving. I was like, it's like gonna be like the same shit. How we in the area and people is just, it's like monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? They like go out their way to do things that they normally wouldn't do just to get the respect and attention of other people. It's like they try and buy love and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
And I was like, love is free love, nigga. And then it was just, I was like, oh, I might can run with this.
And about how long ago was that? Like, when did you like really?
I
like,
graduated.
Get things going?
It was 2016 when I thought about it, like May. So I really started moving with it like 2017, like the summer 2017, and then I released last year in May for the first time to the public.
Alright,
so you ain't even really sit on that thought for real. You got to the process smack when you thought about it for real? Or what was the early going process when you from that first thought when you was in the car high shit to the point when you dropped your first?
I was thinking, I was like, this gonna cost some money, cause you know what I'm saying, nothing come cheap. You gotta pay to play, and I was like, I gotta do my research first before I blow a whole bunch of money and just look dumb.
Yeah.
So I did my research. My father, he owned We Are One, so I could always go to him, but I try to do it on my own, for real. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to him from like a little guidance and, for him to do my stuff. Of course I had to pay and shit like that,
But ho. Y'all might have missed that though. That went over y'all head, like just cause he said it so discreet. His father, what We Are One. If you from this area, then you hear me. You should know.
If your
We
folks
Are
don't-
One.
And I wasn't necessarily gonna bring that up myself. I really just gonna ask you like what kind of inspired you to get into things and see if you was gonna bring it up yourself. But
Right.
would you say that like he inspired you somewhat to do? What you
Yeah,
doing
definitely.
now?
Cause growing up, my father working for himself, he had the cars, he had like the jewelry. Like I'm not even a big jewelry fan, but it's just like
Just to
seeing
see
him.
somebody got it.
He had it, and it was like it's in front of my face
Right.
every day type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like this nigga, he going out of town like every week to like all-star games. He going like out of town just to party, have fun, but making money in the process. He
Yeah.
making money while having fun.
Right.
So I was like, I want to make money doing something I love. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, honestly, like a lot of people don't even know. I had my first clothing line when I was 11 years old, 11, 12 years old.
What was
Like
it
this
called?
shit, it was called the Trinity. It was like on some I was selling it to like churches and stuff
That's
like
what I
that.
was about to say.
Yeah, like
That's what it
some.
sound like.
And it's crazy because I got like the shit like patented, trademarked, and everything. Like the shit official. Like you Google it and everything, my name and everything on that shit.
Yeah.
And I made like 5 bands in my first month selling that shit.
Yeah.
I'm 11, 12 years old, make 5 bands. I'm like,
I mean,
And I-
church folk no joke. That's what
Yeah.
a support
I'm
at. for
telling
real.
you, I'm
Right.
telling you, Mo.
Especially
And they,
if it got anything dealing with
with the youth in
yeah,
general.
and they came and talked. They came to me and they was like, the church wanted to buy it, like buy the brand.
Right.
And I was like, all right.
At 11 years old, he like, yeah.
I was like, y'all can do whatever y'all want with it. They gave me some bread, and I blew that shit all on video games. And shit like
They
that.
probably doing it up off that shit. Cause if you really think about it, that's like
but they never got the rights to it. They just said they wanted to sell it in their stores, and like, so I still got like the rights to it. I don't even know if they still sell it to this day.
He still own his masters.
I say,
kill. Still own my masters.
If anybody fuck with that shit though, you see anybody, you can stomp down on that shit.
I'm telling you, but it's the good church folks. You know what I'm saying? Can't run down on them good people.
Shit, they running down tax free. You get me?
But we also got like some nice garments around the set. Like, what season is this? I guess.
Mean, like, for real, this beginning of my spring, summer, I got the shorts, I got the lightweight hoodies, you know what I'm saying, real thin and shit like that. You gonna
good
wear
fabric.
Good quality fabric, you know what I'm saying? But I got those. I got some other stuff coming out like in a couple months and shit too for the summer.
So that's just the rollout for real.
Yeah, this just like
my question was gonna be like, how many seasons out is this really from like your first or your initial drop?
This would be my third season. I did this summer last year. I really don't count that because it's my first drop I did. Then I did a fall joint for real. A couple videos and like the t-shirts and long sleeves and stuff like that last year, and now this. So yeah.
So even though you like hopped on the idea pretty fast, you still like took your time with it once you stopped putting things on.
Yeah, like I was selling clothes before like I physically came out with it. Like I had sweatsuits. I don't know if you remember.
What colors?
Like I had like 3-4 sweats. I had like 3-4 sweats. They was like black, gray.
Yeah,
Shay be like wearing them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you
the
know.
joint with the pink.
Yeah,
camo jump.
Yeah, I was doing that. That was like a test run, but like everybody was doing hots and stuff like that. Right. Like when I did my joint, I was like, I'm not saying everybody copied me or anything, but I started seeing it more. I don't know if that was a sign, but I was like, I can't release no, you know.
I'm gonna say, but talk about the hot though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The hot, like seeing the dollar bill in the middle of it. Does that go to like?
It's just saying like money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah, I was about to say
like,
that. Yeah.
Honestly, money can make like that shit. Like you can't. It's not. I'm not gonna even say money can't buy you happiness. That shit can buy you happiness.
It can repair it. Looking at your logo, money can repair that broken heart. Like, I tell you, it's that.
Nah, it's not even like that. It's like money's not gonna like buy you love for real. So the love you're looking for, you can't buy that shit. Love is supposed to be a genuine, a natural thing from one person to another. So,
but if you fucked up and you got a broken heart, that money get you back.
That money will get you back on your feet.
You know what I'm saying? Patch up a few.
It would definitely get you back on your feet.
Yeah, man. But nah, I'm gonna say I definitely fuck with it, man. I'm gonna go back to a previous podcast talking about the panda, man. Hey, look.
I was waiting for this.
I spoke some shit up, man. I seen you tweet you even said some shit to me, but I feel like I kind of influenced that.
All right, I'm gonna let you know how
I ain't gonna go into the logistics.
All right.
I ain't gonna go into the logistics. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't even gonna say the exact details I told you to put in it, but I just think it's kind of ironic that the panda. I fuck with it. I love it. I'm even happy that you hear me.
But then I tell you,
clear it up though. Clear it up.
When you brought it up, I said that's funny that you say that because I got something in the works, and you was like, I need my credit. I was like, how you gonna want your credit if it's already in the works? You can't.
Nah, cause that's just pretty much you saying like, I fuck with that.
Nah,
it's in the works.
Cause as soon as you said that, like a week or two later, the shit was out, and I was like, told you, shit was in the works.
I was like, nigga, I told you. But anyway, man, shit. Renzel like, man, fuck that.
Great minds think alike.
But speaking of, man, like, you know what I'm saying? You said this pretty much like your third season for real. You know what I'm saying? In a few months, man, you that look different than that. You know what I'm saying? So is we seeing a little sneak peek or something, or that's just some shit you just?
Nah, I got a lot of different shit coming up. A lot of
like
different
ideas
shit, like
and shit that you throw
yeah, because like last year, like this is my first time like dealing with a manufacturer.
I feel you.
Last year I was just doing wholesale, so it's just limited what I could get, and it's like I couldn't really make my own shit. Right. And I don't really fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be able to build that shit from the ground up.
Yeah, no question.
So this is my first time, like, actually manufacturing some shit. So I ran through it. My good man, Arbab from Pakistan. Shout out Arbab and shit.
Shout out Arbab.
Like I just did something like just to try it out, like with the zip and shit like that. You don't like see like a lot of pockets on like these hoodies and shit like that. And that they do, it don't really be like a real pocket.
Be no secure pocket.
Yeah,
bro.
But you can really
fuck around, lose everything, fucking with hoodies.
Yeah, bro. Like you can put anything in this joint, like this joint deep and shit. You can put like motherfucking the zips, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to put the zips in the joint, you know what I'm saying?
He said free love for real.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? You going to the movies, you want to sneak a couple
nice
like Twinkies or some
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You looking sweet. But money, wallets, everything.
Yeah,
Abbott,
that's I'm about to say that's Sneaky. That's
you
real
feel me?
Sneaky.
Funnel. You feel me?
Oh, he burnt.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all he mentioned. The funnel.
he
He
been
mentioned the
talking about.
gas. All he mentioned was the sheets.
I mean, you
And
know,
the light.
females, they can put their little whatever they, you know what I'm saying, they IDs and shit. You know, they be losing shit. They don't be having pockets, no pants and shit. I mean, well, they could be having pants, but barely.
Would you like describe like I guess running into the point where you saw that like the wholesale wasn't meeting your expectations as like your biggest teaching moment so far, or like do you have others that kind of compare to that stature?
I think really like that, and just my first test run, just like in my opinion, failing. Like I didn't feel to the public because nobody really knew, but I feel to myself because I was like, this shit is really some shit. And I was like,
what you mean some shit like selling clothes?
I just
what?
just having just a heart, and it was just like the t-shirts I had, and like the word logo I had at first, and I was just like, and people around me that was like, yeah, that shit cool, that shit cool. I was like, I looked at it one day, I was like, this is some shit.
Shit wasn't cool to you.
And I came to them, I was like, y'all wow this shit, y'all ain't telling me this was some shit. I had to find out with my own.
Should have came to us.
Yeah, kill. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Ronnie said something. Ronnie did say something. He said something in the beginning. He said I ain't really like it and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even remember what joint you referring to right now.
I'm just talking about like I think that was like the big ass. It was like the big ass heart on the t-shirt and shit like that. But anywho, yeah, I think that was just like failing failing at my own expectations, and then coming back and I was like, all right, let me really research and dig in deep. Then I pulled that word logo. I was like, all right, that shit cool.
Yeah, that shit hit.
That shit cool. Then I was like, but I didn't want my shit to really just have a word logo. Like I said, like the best brands, they have like a word logo. Then they have like that.
Something
that sets it aside from everything else. And I was like, I want an animal to describe my joint. I was like, Bape, they got the gorilla. Like the ape and shit like that. That shit's sweet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, a panda looks sweet.
And I feel like it kind of like correlate with the whole free love thing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it kind of is like a loving
yeah, like a loving creature type shit.
And that's honestly where I kind of got it from. Like you just get that warm, loving feeling. I guess you would say from a panda for real.
Yeah, and the crazy thing
you can't have no line on those shit that say free love.
Yeah, and I'm saying like the crazy thing is when I me and my man was talking about it. Then like right after I went to like Panda Express. And I was like, yeah, this shit really a hit.
Niggas be fried, cuz. But nah. Hey, young, niggas be fried, cuz. But nah, I mean, other than the panda, is the panda like your official and the word logo? Those are your two official?
Those are my two official logos. I'm gonna do shit with like other things, but they won't be like my logo. For those are my, yeah, those me. But everything else I just do, those can just be like, you know, free balling and shit like that.
I'm gonna say, I mean, one thing that I noticed about your brand, and it's a couple other brands that I ain't really gonna get into for real, but y'all tried to like you said, y'all try to be individual. Y'all try to come up with something that's going to separate your brand from somebody else's brand. Mm-hmm. I noticed that a lot of people who was coming out with clothes in this area at one point in time, like their logos stick with somebody else's logo. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing that I noticed about it genuinely. I mean, I ain't really look at it as deep as you talking about with the big ass heart and shit like that, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, from an outside standpoint, like you said, I couldn't see no failure for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I see growth, you see what I'm saying, but it's really it's really on the eye of the beholder. Ronnie gonna tell you some shit,
but nah, go ahead and tell them people's like where they can find this shit when it does drop.
Yeah, 420. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because I smoke. It's not because of that. My man Nate, who passed away.
Yeah, free man. Rest in peace, man.
My man, rest in peace, my man Nate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna release that on his birthday, cause he was definitely fucking with me. He asked me for some shit like few months before he passed and shit like that. Before I dropped, for real. So yeah. I'm gonna drop something on his birthday. I always do things. I always drop on like I don't know if nobody really pay attention, but I always drop on like dates that mean something. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember you dropped on somewhere around C Diddy Day and shit. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I dropped on his birthday.
Yeah. But like, where they going to find that though? What's your Instagram?
106 and Spark is my personal Instagram. You can ask any questions there, or freelove.us. FREE.LOVE. No, damn, I'm burnt. It's free love, just together. Then .us. And then my website.
We gonna link that up there.
Yeah, thank you. But what's freelove.com? You know what I'm saying? That's what's WHATS freelove.com.
All right, cool. You said 420, right?
Yes, sir. At 420.
For sure.
420 at 420, niggas. You hear me? Get that free love. Oh, yeah, they just logged in that championship.
I got some money. I need them.
Who you got? Texas Tech?
Yeah, they looking dumb right now.
Man, I feel like
it's early.
I don't know nobody else that picked them for their Final Four but me.
Nah, I had them in my Elite 8 though. I didn't think they was gonna,
Niggas ain't
pull through.
But man,
Shit, I mean, what I say? Speaking of the game, I mean, like, what athletes from the area? I mean, you fuck with, or like,
I was about to say, man, what athletes from
like
the
you see
area
on the,
you
see on
fucking
the
with,
come
bro?
up, or like you fuck with hardest that like really put on for the area and shit.
Now, athletes, I definitely fuck with Lamont, of course, my man Lamont.
Mom, Rose, go ahead, check that.
You better get that.
Yeah.
You better get that belt,
The
shawty.
best boxer from the area, I'm telling you, the best
That's
boxer
like
from the
track
area.
4.
And then we got I fuck with Marcus. He doing his thing with the Steelers and shit like that.
Yeah, you know, man, we back on their ass, man. AB, that's my guy, but hey.
Yeah, my young nigga Zay, he about to go to Maryland this year. Shout out to him.
Right. Somebody look out for.
Like what high school?
He went to Wise, number one
alright.
for Wise. He a wide receiver and he played defense too. But
He
yeah,
going to Maryland?
yeah, he
That's
going to
alright.
Maryland. Yeah, he looking sweet out there. Damn, it's a bunch of Marcus Thornton. I definitely fuck with Marcus Thornton. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
I feel like he should be in the league.
Yeah, for sure. toughest pro athlete.
Where he
seen.
playing at?
Huh?
Where he playing at?
He overseas,
Yeah, I
but
don't
he
even
was
know
like
that.
the toughest nigga I
Did he
seen
get
like
drafted?
in
Like
high
I played
school.
with before.
Did he
type
get
shit.
drafted?
I
By the
don't think he got
Celtics?
drafted, but he was with like Cleveland and Summer League for a good minute. I'm not
I
sure.
thought he
what
got. That's
happened
because of
with
the dreads, right?
that. Yeah.
I thought he got drafted with by the Celtics.
Yeah, he did.
Might
Then
have,
it, then
yeah.
it,
Well, matter of fact, he
you know how that
definitely
shit.
did
Yeah,
get
he
drafted,
did.
Yeah.
But you know how that shit go. But I
Definitely.
definitely fuck with shout out to Tay. He just got that contract and shit. He doing his thing with the Ravens. So shout out to Tay.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. Tavon
Definitely.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out, bro. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan, but I see you do your thing, shawty. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a bunch of athletes from the area. Shout out to all of them. They definitely doing their thing for the area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas going to the league. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I definitely feel like it's our time, man. It's our time.
Definitely. It's definitely for the time in the area. I told everybody, like, this the time, like, the spotlight is really on the D.C., Maryland area right now. I ain't going to say VA because I don't really know too much about their situation. But in this area, in D.C., it's like, it's your time. Like, if you got talent in anything, like a business or something, it's your time right now because that shit really, like, you see niggas blowing up. Like, Rico Nasty on the Forbes list. She was just doing videos in, like, the backyard, like, 2 years ago.
And she's sporting that for money, man. Fuck with your
Yeah,
home
man.
team.
Yeah, those pants
Fuck
is
with
cool.
your
I
home
fuck with them
team.
pants. Those drinks are cool.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, speaking of clothing brands around here, man, who you fucking with, man? I ain't gonna say competition because niggas get a little aggressive.
You
when
don't
I say
got,
that.
and I don't even
Nah,
expect you.
I
When I say friendly competition, niggas get aggressive.
I don't even expect you to say too many niggas, but I mean, I know it is free love out here. So go ahead.
I don't even think it's a competition because like other brands come to me and ask me questions like where can they get stuff from and other questions and I help them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's enough money for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just buy one brand. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless everybody else shit sucking, your shit sticking out. But nah, I definitely fuck with entrepreneur. I've been fucking with that shit since way back when he first started that joint. I thought that shit was cool.
Right.
Motherfucker, I fuck with Cash Talk. I fuck with his shit.
Yeah, shout out my guy, man.
Yeah,
That's the
Tom.
last one. Go check it out.
Yeah, me and him got some. We working on some t-shirts. We was gonna do something like that.
Oh,
'cause
y'all
I fuck
working
with
on a
him.
collab?
Yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned that in another interview.
Oh yeah.
Y'all go
He
check
told
that
me he
shit
did.
out.
Yeah. But who else in this area though? I fuck with clothing. I fuck with Michael. Shit cool. What is Pluto? Yeah, his shit cool.
Shout out, bro. I need to get that new hoodie. He just dropped the James out.
Which
that
one?
nigga been holding out. He told me he was gonna give me some one-on-one shit. That nigga been saying that shit since last summer. So if you watching this, Michael, I'm on
He
your
just
ass.
put your ass on the spot, so now you gotta make the one-on-one.
Exactly.
Oh, what hoodie? You talking about the purple joint you just dropped?
Nah, it's this giant. It was like one is green, one was orange. She might got other colors online, but
I
like
thought it was a
Oh,
purple.
I know
it's
what
like
you
what
talking
is
about.
Pluto going in a circle?
Yeah,
but
that's
like
the-
fading out.
That's the joint I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I thought I
yeah.
saw a purple
I
joint.
know what he
bro.
talking about.
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. Definitely got that creativity. It's like his creativity be flowing so much that nigga just be always.
Oh, you all over the place.
Yeah, he be
wanna-
putting shit. I ain't gonna say he be all over the place, but he be putting. He steady got you. He steady on your ass. Like he got you. Like you know what I'm saying. If you looking for something new,
Yeah, he
just
definitely
look for what
dropping
is
shit,
Pluto,
like, all
bro.
the
Because
time.
that shit coming. So if the next brand slagging, then go look at what is Pluto because he dropping something.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't. It's a lot of brands, but I don't. That's all I can really name. Right? It's this one brand. I don't know the name of the joint. It's like he did like some like Game Boy type shit with his like the.
Oh, I know you
I
talking
seen
about
that
Gray.
joint.
Gray just had the sweater on.
I don't know the name of that.
Yeah,
joint,
I know
though.
exactly what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. That shit different, bro.
That shit different. That shit definitely cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, those Famani pants. Yeah, I definitely fuck with those pants though.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like probably the hottest thing.
Yeah, that's definitely the
hottest thing
in
on the
area
DMV
right now.
market right now.
Yeah, for definitely.
Real life.
She doing
Sure.
that
And shit,
we definitely gonna have to find bro social or whatever you talking
Yeah,
about.
definitely. But nah, I just seen she just posted Rico performing in the black jumps.
That's alright.
She ain't even dropped them jumps yet. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga burnt. I just said that a couple minutes ago.
I was just elaborating on it, but this nigga burnt. He ain't even let me finish. But nah. Anyway, she said she charging the band for them jumps. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
That's alright.
Said she charging the band for them jumps. So if you missed them other colors, if you missed the orange, the blue, the gray, she got pink coming. I think I saw
Rico
some.
Nasty wrote wore them joints.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said it in that joint. She said, "Yeah, them jumps are buying now."
She had some olive green joints.
Olive green, pink, yeah, and then the black jumps. But man, hey, them jumps are buying now. Man.
But now jumping back into your brand, bro. Like, where would you say like majority of your support so far have coming from? Like, have came from? Like most people, I guess, like going into it, I don't really know what their expectations are in terms of like, do they think the people around them gonna fuck with them? Is that what they expecting, or is it like that they just don't really have no idea? They just like saying fuck it, I'm just trying to do it.
Honestly, it was like two things. Like first, I didn't expect like the response that I got. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be the complete opposite. Like I didn't get them like the support I got in this area. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have the area first, go places later, because it's like you know what I'm saying, like social media and shit like that, and people being like always asking you where you get your clothes from, and like you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You thinking like they gonna be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, they gonna fuck with your shit automatically. Right. I was wrong about that. That's when I should have thought. But honestly, all my support really came from different areas, for like different states, and like surprisingly Canada.
But I mean, that's the same thing Tone was saying in the Cash Talk interview, and to me, I mean, sadly, it kind of makes sense.
I was about to say that though. I was about to say,
in most cases, people
sense.
from outside the area are more willing to fuck with.
But I don't think a lot of people from this area really fuck with me like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna think a lot of brands and like you know what I'm saying, because I've heard like people like tell me things that other brands have said and shit like that, and have told other like people like not to even fuck with my clothes and shit like that. Like I'm like, I don't even know you.
That definitely is. I'm sure
weird.
that's part of it, but I think another part of it is just like a lot of people from this area. I mean, it just takes seeing the right person in that shit.
Yeah.
And then that's when they gonna
eat it up.
Yeah, I mean that's like, I mean honestly that's the worst part about the area though, because it's like they wait to support people too late, because when they get the outside support and they gone, people mad because they don't come back and fuck with the area like that. Why would I fuck with the area that wasn't fucking with me?
I was here my whole life, huh?
You feel me? I was here, yeah, I was here my whole life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was fucking with me in and out, but they was fucking with me hard. So why would I come to a place that's in and out when it's a place that's fucking with me hard? You feel me?
And then I feel like here it's also a lot of symbols. Like if you notice, like people wear a lot of shit where everything is just like there, blah, on like logos.
Niggas like being loud, flashy.
Yeah, like niggas like being flashy. Like niggas like, if niggas gonna spend a band on a coat, or niggas gonna spend $800 on some shoes or some shit like that, they want that logo all over it, because they want you to know this is Gucci. I spent $800 on these jumps. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing here. But as to other places, it's like it's there, but I feel like it's not as prevalent to where somebody would be like, I like that.
To
I like
me,
the
that's
way
not
it
even the
look, and I'ma
sweetest
wear that
shit. The low key shit, really.
The low key shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying as like the area goes, like I'm just noticing, like just looking at what people wear, like now.
Yeah, they like loud shit.
Right, like now all the designer brands, like they eating off this area for real, because everybody want to wear that shit. Like everybody want to be seen in that shit.
I mean, most of
and
they
lifestyles don't even look,
match up with that shit at all.
Yeah, don't even look as good as the clothes do. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, to each his own. But I'm gonna say, I feel like you knowing that about this area, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that can kind of play his advantage in your, you know what I'm saying, for your brand, for real.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, I reach out to I used to reach out to people in this area for I used to, like, when I first got started and shit like that. But people really be acting funny. But other people in other areas, they really fuck with me and shit like that. But not like I won't even say that because like a couple like the artists here, like Q was fucking with me when I first started and shit like that.
Okay.
Like Q was fucking with me, like him and Doll and them, they was fucking with me. I gave them some shit a couple months ago when we was at my man Lou joint. But whatchamacallit, Baby Nino, I don't know if a lot of niggas know. Yeah, Baby Nino, he with OTD and shit like that. He was fucking with me hard out the gates. He wore my shit in like a few of his videos, and then Don Bino free him, but you know what I'm saying? He wore my shit in his videos off Bucks. I was like, damn, I just came out with this shit. But then like Scarfo was fucking with me hard, so I'm like other artists in this area that like I know personally, they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like they wasn't trying to like reach back and shit like that. But like Scarfo, like he reached out to me. Like,
yeah,
like
that shit crazy though.
Sure.
I be seeing Scarfo, bro. That nigga is really from Atlanta, but his presence within the DMV is out like crazy right now,
you
bro.
couldn't even tell.
He really like I don't want to say ran through, but he's out like did joints with endless artists from out here.
Yeah.
This nigga be in everybody clothes from around here.
Yeah.
And this nigga, I don't even know. I ain't seen like anything about the nigga like actually stepping foot on this turf for real.
Yeah.
Like, all that
Checking
shit he
in.
doing from Atlanta. He already got love up here.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm about to say that's strategic though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he already putting his presence in another place, and when he come here, it's like the nigga been here for real, like you just said. Like that's just tough for real. But nah, I'm about to say anybody else from any other places other than Scarfo for real.
You know, I bullshitted. I regret this shit. Like when I first started, I sold out of everything, and I had hit this nigga from Herb Camp,
Right.
and he was fucking with it. He was like, yeah, Herb want this, and some of us want this shit, blah blah blah. And I did not have nothing, bro. Like, and I fuck with Herb. You know what I'm saying? I was mad about that shit because I was like, because at the time because the time I got some more shit, I was like, I can't send this shit now. It's like it's too late and shit like that. So I was like, you know what? That was a lesson learned. Stay ready, you know what I'm saying? Even like when I sell shit, have shit that I'm not gonna even put out there just to have, just in case, you know what I'm saying? I run into somebody.
Sure.
Like when I was out rolling loud last year, like people was fucking with the joint, but I just never had shit on hand. You know, it's hard to get in contact with people after that. So I wasn't even gonna try. So I was like, just gotta be ready.
Yeah, sometimes that shit in the heat of the moment for real.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a lot of shit that you learn just within like a little less than a year already. So we already know what we doing stepping forward.
Yeah, like that shit now is clicking. It's easier now.
I'm about to say shit. That shit sweet to me, nigga. Fuck. I'm about to say, but shit. Other than that, in the area, man, who else you fucking with, man? We got a lot of artists. You name Rigo.
Yeah, like honestly, I haven't really even listened to Rico's music. I just fuck with her just because.
You just fuck with her.
Yeah, like just what she doing and shit like that. Like she different, and I
feel
like
people
that.
like her. It's hard not to fuck with her.
Yeah, it's like she got that presence. It's like if you don't fuck with her, you just like hating for her. You know what I'm saying?
You got salty. For
yeah,
her.
like I fuck with her just as a person for real. I heard her music crank. I just really never got the chance to. Yeah, I've heard. So I gotta get into. I'm gonna tap in
on every jump.
I'm gonna tap in. But I fuck with Q. I fuck with Baby Nino. I fuck with Don
I fuck with
Bino.
Nino too, man.
I ain't heard
Down the
of
phones when I'm fucking with Bundy.
But see, Mo, like I feel like, man, like I'm still like I know surface DMV rappers, like surface niggas.
He's a lot better than a lot of niggas that's on in this area.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I give niggas chances, but I'm surface though.
You know how we always be talking about like the dances that all the young niggas be doing and
shit?
Yeah, I swear he be, bruh. That's the first nigga I really seen doing that shit, cuz. That's real the first nigga I really seen doing that shit, though.
Hey, yuck, that shit crack though. I ain't gonna. And then they jump.
Hey, they really they videos really be funny.
They
videos be cheap.
They really got the dances down, bro. But nah.
I'm trying to think.
That shit funny, guys.
Free Swerve, Free Flock. You know what I'm saying? I definitely fuck
man,
with
them
them.
the guys, man. Speaking of Flock, man, niggas don't even remember how you dropped the sweatsuits specifically.
Yeah, before I even like came out officially, like I just wanted a little publicity and shit like that from that.
Had his signature on the joint.
Yeah, Flock had his signature to joint. You know what I'm saying? We had the 5 for C Diddy on the pants, and we had my heart on the shoulders.
That was when he first went away, right?
That was around the time he first went away. Yeah.
So that really was just for him, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Who is it to say, man? Like, come back home, he can have his own shit again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if he want to do that, you know what I'm saying, he definitely got the, the buzz to push that shit.
Definitely.
I mean, but he gonna make that music shit happen first, of course.
Yeah,
all that
man.
clothing should come with it, so how that shit
niggas
go.
pushing for bruh, man. Free the goat, man. Free the goat.
I'm trying to think who else. I fuck with Zan, man. I just learned about bruh like a month or two
I told
ago.
you I'm surface, so like when niggas hit a surface, like the DMV surface, that's when like I hear about it. I be like, all right, I give him a chance. But like between these two,
Shout out Kill.
shout
That's
out
Kill,
Kill.
man.
Hey,
Nah, but like like Zan, man, he like his shit crank and he funny as shit.
what you were just saying? Ooh,
Twitch on Glad and discuss man.
ooh. Look at.
Hey, I was cranking that joint car all day today. That shit crank. But
man.
I'm trying to think. It's a lot of artists from this area.
How you feel about that new boy they on, man?
I fuck with Leak. I fuck with Leak.
He
I
just
feel like
dropped,
Leak,
man. You know what I mean?
I feel like Leak definitely can make something happen with this music because he
Y'all
actually
gonna
crank.
get that hard to kill. My man definitely took
Definitely go
another
cop
level
Leak
up
shit.
from.
Bully on.
Definitely.
What was the
Bully
first
on.
thing? Death around the corner.
Yeah, Death
we
Around
just
the
leveling
Corner.
up from here.
You hear me? It's up, nigga.
Yeah, go check out that Rockstar video. You feel me?
Oh yeah, Rockstar definitely just dropped.
Grab a stick, grab a mask, nigga, it's time to hit a stain. Real slime to the bone, nigga got loose screws in my brain. Came from the trap, I was getting them bags, I was whooping that crack rock, I had to drain. Niggas they bitch made talking that shit with the Glock out, nigga, I had to paint him. Bully on what? Bully on kill him. I got that Glock 23, put a trigger. Serving them J nigga just like, serving them J nigga just like Thriller. Got me a pack when I was young, had to flip it. Got me a scale, had to work my digits. Fucking that bitch till I get my itch. I'm serving that crack rock in the trenches. I'm running this home now, call me a child. I sat in the jail, I ain't had no bomb. I'm right back out, nigga paid the cost. Back on the block, serving jackets the raw. These niggas getting killed for telling shit they saw.
Shout out who? 100 M's?
Yeah, 100 M's always behind his film. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. Damn, it's so many artists from it. Shout out to Blizz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blizz the GOAT.
Blizz the GOAT, my man, Blizz. Yeah, it's it's a nigga that don't like nobody really know about. It's the nigga named Lil Sean. Like
Yeah, nah, they mentioned him in a Marlboro Market interview.
Yeah.
too.
like the nigga like his songs cool. Like I fuck
I think
with
I
like
heard
it's
one of
different.
his jumps.
Like they
He got a
different.
flow though.
Yeah.
I heard one of his jumps because it's like I know the little nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing little bro around and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I
his
seen the
shit
nigga
definitely-
making
yeah.
music, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So it made me listen. You know, you expect like niggas just be like saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like that they don't be having a flow for real. They don't really be having nothing to say. So I ain't gonna say that's what I expected, but that's what I expected. You know what I'm saying? But he got a flow for real. I can see him doing something. He just
gotta push himself.
I'm gonna say he just gotta push himself in that lane for real.
And his last tape was cool. Like his shit was real cool. I forgot when it dropped like a month
All
or two ago.
platforms.
Yeah, all platforms.
All platforms.
I
We gonna
forgot what
find
it's
you.
called, but
We
yeah.
gonna find you,
Don't
LaShawn.
stress it.
Yeah.
We gonna find you, LaShawn.
But not who else? I think I forgot somebody. Damn, I forgot. But shout out to all the artists in the area. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of people rapping. Oh, I fuck with damn, their name was just in my fucking head. I'm burnt, bro. Like, I feel bad.
Fuck it, we get back to it, but I got another question for you right quick. How many like pop-ups like have you participated in, or like what's your feelings on pop-ups in general, like through your experiences?
When I first started, I was like, I'm not gonna do no fucking pop-ups. I said, I ain't about to pay like to be at nobody's table just to sell my shit for real. And I got an online store, you know what I'm saying, and people can just order and just meet up with me if they really want to. You feel me? But then I was like, Terica invited me to do her joint.
T-Walk.
Yeah,
Shout out Walk.
That's who I fuck with. Terica shit. Terica shit for like the clothing and shit. Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Ladies.
But
you gotta get an interview with her for sure.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. She was
touchdown.
supposed to be like our first jump, bro.
Ever, bro.
Like first ever. Like
That's
shout
some
out
real weed bullshit.
Kill. I'm gonna say we. I ain't gonna say
Learn
like
from your
yeah,
mistakes.
but we definitely bullshitted. Like, you know what I'm saying? We knew what she was on. We knew she's all like hard working. We knew she got things in line, but like
We wasn't in the same line of all the shit he just said. Pretty much. We was trying to get there.
yeah, but
we
niggas
here
ain't
now, we
but
know that
niggas
shit
ain't
won't-
expect her to jump and move to
Real
fucking
live.
Cali. But shout out her, she doing her fucking thing
Bullshit.
though, bro.
That shit gonna come right back around.
I'm
though.
gonna say it's gonna come around. We locked in T-Walk, man.
Go out Cali, do the interview.
That'd be sure. I ain't never been to Cali.
There you go.
It's on Roblo, no question.
I say it's on Roblo Escobar
Yeah,
Quintino.
Free love for KB.
As long as we
and
going to a
Renzel.
Lakers and Rams game that week, I'm in it.
If they playing the Steelers.
All right, next question.
This nigga ain't even no Rams fan. Fuck you
Alright,
talking about? He a
I don't
Redskin
gotta
fan.
prove
I'm gonna
nothing,
find your
so-
tweets, huh? I'm gonna go back in your Twitter and find it.
I got a Marshall Falk jersey at home right now.
Who didn't have one?
A lot of niggas. Who got it now? Me. Who don't? A lot of niggas.
Next question.
Yeah, I forgot about this, but shout out Roblo for fucking with us on that first episode of the Winner Circle.
Oh yeah, man.
First episode of the sports debate. These two niggas was the star of the show right here.
Nah, man. Cause this nigga, who was we talking about? The Redskins. Go
See,
back.
yeah, go ahead.
No,
We
no.
got
Let's see
it.
what
We
this
got
nigga's
it.
favorite
We
team
got it,
Check the
bruh.
footage.
Name them, nigga. What you
Super Cravens.
Last
Jackson.
time y'all won a Super Bowl. Last time y'all won a Super Bowl. Not on Madden. Not on Madden. I said the last time y'all won a Super Bowl, bro.
That don't even matter, fool.
They was black.
Some shit.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't. Y'all had a white running back. Look it up, fool.
Riggins?
Y'all had a white running back.
Talking about Riggins?
Ask your man to name the star players from the last time the Redskins won a Super Bowl, which was back in, I think, 91.
Not even my era.
91, fool. That's the whole funny thing about it. He asked me, for the record, he asked me how do I
ever won
feel as a Steelers fan.
We better
And my quarterback,
The fuck, nigga? That was
Bench or some shit like that. He ain't never seen his team in the NFC Championship, and he talking about his team in a Super Bowl.
I seen Kobe win 5 million.
I got something else to say about the Redskins, because he just also said I don't know nothing about his division. One thing I do know about his division, they got this nigga in the name Kirk fucking Cousins. And he just raped their ass for the last 2 to 3 seasons, getting a franchise tag, all exclusive dough. And you know what? Next year, he's going to walk out that dough. And they ain't going to have no quarterback. I could put the date on this recording, because I stamped. Y'all going to be some shit, fool.
What the fuck? You recovered 28 mil to us. What
Alright.
the fuck? You
A couple more losing seasons, that's what we're
The Giants gonna win the division, but
I just want to let
but the
you
Redskins giving everybody bump. Oh yeah.
Burn one.
Hey, Slam, I'm gonna throw. It's all right.
It's the very first
It's
joint
gonna be-
available on
the
the
cap in
podcast.
this
It's gonna be attached. We gonna make sure of it, cause niggas was cap.
Niggas trying to throw dirt
I don't
on
even
my
say
name,
cap.
that
The
shit
niggas
crazy.
was cap.
You see how niggas try to throw dirt on your name? That shit crazy.
Fool, you was talking about the Redskins and you named every player on their team the
How
last
about-
time they won
how-
a Super Bowl. The same shit I just asked you about the
That's
Rams.
dead. The only person I know from the last Redskins team was Doug Williams.
We got footage
You
for
gonna
that.
take-
Man.
We
fuck
got
that shit.
footage of
All
that.
you gonna hear is the boop. Go right back to the
Yeah, that's my shit. Boop. That's my shit. But nah, man. I fuck with Rob. I fuck with Rob though, man. Fucking with you, man. You gotta make some KB free. You gotta make some chicken talk free love shit.
We can definitely make something happen. Get some apparel for the set. But
I
y'all
got
gotta wear that
some.
joint. That gotta be like y'all uniform for the set.
This is Chicken Talk the podcast. It's the kid KB.
Renzel.
And it's Rob Lowe from Free Love.
Yeah.
This nigga.